Hello again, Glitch Reaper here. I'm back for another mlog, and I got some not exactly related to Minecraft news per se, actually, because I am going to be having some classes soon, and that might put a little pinch on my time. It's going to be kind of a temporary thing, as far as I know. There might be more of them that kind of line up for me, but this is kind of a professional thing that I'm trying to go with. So we'll see how it all goes. Either way, I'll always be back, even if my time gets a little pinched here and there. Uh, and so I will. I'll definitely be around. I just don't know how my time's going to be over the course of the rest of this month because it's going to be kind of to the end of March. So yeah, and the interesting. Well, actually, there is some Minecraft news. While it has been a pretty heavy snapshot season for the aquatic update, Mojang has stated that they're actually going to be off for a while, partially because of going to GDC. And they said that they won't be having snapshots for a couple of weeks anyhow, so that kind of times in a weird way. So I'll be probably back from my classes and around the time that they're back from GDC and recovering from GDC. I bet they have one serious after party. I mean, that's got to be one of the reasons. Well, that and there's another thing. It's kind of traditional that they have an April Fool's event of some kind every year, whether it's a big one or a small one. And they have ranged from tiny little things they post up on the website or little in-game events that barely do anything, to humongous, like, full-on joke snapshots or joke versions. So it could be pretty much anything, and we know that's probably going to be upcoming April 1st, because April Fool's Day. Let's face it, that's when it's going to happen. So keep an eye out for that, folks, because the time where Mojang stops doing that will be kind of a sad day indeed, because let's face it, it's become a tradition and we kind of enjoy it. Even though we don't talk about it too terribly much, it is kind of a fun thing. And so just know that's upcoming. But as I said, I'll be having classes and maybe some other things come up. So I don't know what that's going to do. I'm still going to try to get some stuff in. I just don't know what my study time's going to be doing around that. But sort of the other side of the screen intrudes on on this side type event seems to be happening. But again, I'm not sure how big that's going to actually be, so I'm not saying to worry about it too terribly much, and it's not going to be like every single day of the week, because obviously there's no classes I've ever heard of that's really like that. At least not ones that aren't telecourses, but that's voluntary that you go that quick. So I'm not even sure if they do that anymore. Does anybody know if they do that anymore? Huh. Kind of a weird thought. Well, it just kind of popped into my head. Anyhow, as I was saying, it's not gonna be as heavy as some things could be, so that should be okay. I can't think of anything else really major upcoming other than that and the April Fool's whatever it is that they do at Mojang. Now, I will at some point later, whenever they have the aquatic update completed, instead of doing just like a series of snapshot reviews, I'm definitely going to be doing like a version review. Just all the things added in the aquatic update, and maybe even something a little special. As some of you probably know, I'm actually big into gaming history and modding history and stuff like that, especially as it pertains to how Mojang's version of vanilla Minecraft and the modders' versions of various editions have influenced each other over the years. This has actually been a pretty big deal, and they've actually admitted to it several times. They've often admitted that they at least are in general being inspired by mods and thinking, well, this seems to be a common feature people like. And so, as I go over the features of the aquatic update, I'm going to be doing something a little different. I'm going to be at least trying, at least hopefully I'll remember to do this, because it's something that I always think about on the side, but I need to do it in videos more often when it comes to the two. But, yeah, I'm going to try to explain some of the things previously that had some of these features in mods before it came to vanilla. Kind of like the idea of how, well, one example I can think of is Biomes of Plenty. It added a lot of things to the ocean previously in terms of, like, seaweed and kelp and stuff, and now we're getting that. So, as kind of a special backstory of saying, well, this was inspirational to this coming to vanilla, I'd kind of like to explain some of those features, as well as some other things in Minecraft history that have already happened due to mods that have helped bring forth this beautiful version of vanilla that's upcoming, including something that we hadn't really had for a long time, and a lot of people thought that we really needed. A new kind of weapon, specifically some kind of polearm. Well, we're getting tridents, and just recently, there is a method to get them in survival. Probably one of the first times that so far, and this may change, because again, they might change this, that you're completely dependent on getting... Well, actually, it wouldn't be the first time. What am I thinking? Previously, you have been dependent on getting either trades or equipment drops from the undead to get chain armor. Well, now, the current version of how you get tridents is you're completely dependent on obtaining them from the new mob, the Drowned, which will sometimes have tridents, but they'll also drop them straight up sometimes. Well, right now that means that we're temporarily completely dependent on their drops to get them. So, in terms of that's one of the few times that a piece of equipment specifically has been like this. Now, in the future, they may add a recipe, and because of the way that the new system's set up, where you can add your own recipes, and in more than one way now. Just a moment. Been a while since I had to do that. Anyhow, there's more than one way to do that, and you can actually do that directly with support for not only, well, they're going to have like data packs rather than just resource packs now, and part of that will include custom recipes. So I'm pretty sure that even if they don't directly give tridents a recipe, that will probably show up as a custom pack of, oh, you can craft a trident this way. So there's various things coming up, and I'm going to go over a lot of that in detail and hopefully the history of it whenever I do an aquatic update review. Or update aquatic. It just so many thing update usually happens, and now it's update something or other. It's kind of a weird way of saying it, but I can see why. I might even go over that little inside joke they got also as part of the review. So that'll be something upcoming. Whenever Mojang says, "Hey, we've got everything together now, we're good to go." So whenever they say it's feature complete, I'll probably be doing a review. Although preferably whenever it's a full release. So that'll definitely be something I've got up. So I guess I had more Minecraft news than I thought I did. Anyhow, that'll be it for now. This has been Glitch Reaper, but instead of doing my regular signing off with my music, I've got something I'd like to do. Just a little special, kind of. I just want to see if I can hold on to my parrots. Are they still on me? Yes, they're still on me. Thank you, parrots. Parrots, thank you. Thank you for... Oh, that fell... Well, not as short as I would have thought. I just need to do this very carefully. Can I possibly arc this all the way over? Come on, come on, come on. Land on the... Yes! Yes, I got all the way up, and I still have my parrots. I just wanted to do some serious trick shots. Oh my goodness. Okay, now I can go off with my traditional music, because I'm happy with that. I'm very happy with that. So, as usual, this is Glitch Reaper. I'll be logging off. Hope to hear from you all later. So, bye for now, and join the parrot party! Yeah!